What's up? I'm back. I am not speedrunning. Surprise. I've been gone for like a year. I'm back. We are going to do something a little bit different. I brought a friend with me. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name's Aiden.
A loser, by the way.
Shush.
Knows nothing about vehicles, so it's gonna be perfect. But anyway, we're gonna jump into this. We're gonna do a Chevrolet tier list. All right. I don't know how well the video quality is gonna turn out, but you'll hear us fine, so don't worry about it. I'll make sure you see the ending result. It'll be all good. Cause I'm on my laptop that I may have bought for like $150 for the one semester I went to college, but it's okay. You don't necessarily need college if you're a dumbass. So, we're gonna jump into it right away because I got a time schedule. So, started off with the Chevrolet Trax. Now, some of them I'm gonna book it through. Just boom. This is where it's at. That's all there is to say about it. This one, currently, it's not my vehicle. I have a loaner vehicle. I'm driving a Buick Encore. It's the exact same car, but they gave it heated seats, and it's an extra like $1,500. So, yeah. I know everything about this car. Trunk is too small. I got to seat down at all times for my snow shovel.
Snow shovel.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Heated seats are nice, but like I said, that's in the Buick. This one I think is maybe an option at best. It's got the nice technology, but it's small. I don't necessarily like small cars, but it is affordable. For that,
how much does it cost about, you think?
I probably should have it up, but that would make too much sense. Here, let me just pull up. I'll have starting prices pulled up.
Okay.
And I can guess how much they are on dealer lots based on starting price. That's before, the wonderful car market that we are in right now. Because our wonderful car market right now is, your car that you want to drive, that you want to buy? Well, you see, Chevrolet, who made it and designed it and knows everything about it, says it's worth about $60,000. So we're going to sell to you for $90,000 so we can make a profit because where else are you going to buy it? No one else has got it. Anyway, Chevrolet Trax.
Everyone else has got it and they're selling it for the same price.
Right. So the Trax starts at $21,000.
Okay.
So, it's pretty affordable for a new car.
Yeah.
And that's one thing Chevrolet does pretty good for most of their vehicles. It's pretty economical.
Well, what would you say a baseline for a new car would be?
It depends on what you go into. Okay. Something this size, it's a fair price. It's a good price. Okay. And for that reason, I'm going to put it in B. It's a
beer?
B for beer. No, B because it's affordable, it's nice, it works, the technology's good, but it's small. The trunk is small. You fit 5 people in it, but you can't fit their
breathe.
luggage.
But you can't breathe.
And the middle seat's not going to be any fun. So, we'll start with that. Next one, Trailblazer. The Trailblazer starts at $21,600. It's literally only $200 more. Which is making me second guess the economical price that I put on the Trax. But it's a little bit bigger. It's not as nice. And they designed it to be like, this is an off-road vehicle. Except if you take it over to the wrong pothole, you're going to lose a tire. It looks like an off-road vehicle. It does not perform like an off-road vehicle. But it is nice. It is nice. And I would put it in B.
You'd put it in B?
I'd put it in B. Same spot. It's about the same.
Okay.
If not slightly better. Next up, I want to say it's one of Chevrolet's best-selling vehicles, starting at $25,800, the Equinox. I have 3 people in my family that drive, well, one's an Equinox, 2 is GMC Terrain. It's the same freaking vehicle, except the GMC's is more expensive. The Chevy Equinox, good car. It's like the Trax, but bigger, so you actually can put stuff in the back. Again, 5 seats. Technology's fair. Again, I think it's a little lacking in technology, but it's worth it. The new ones are pretty good. All-wheel drive. I'm a little upset that they're getting rid of the 2-liter 4-cylinder, and they're going to go to just a 1.5.
What do you mean by 2-liter?
Oh, gosh. This is where I go to saying this person knows nothing about cars.
Like an engine? A 2-liter engine?
Engine. So if I want a 2-liter, I'm buying a soda.
But, yes, that's what I was thinking.
They had a 1.5-liter turbo 4-cylinder and a 2-liter turbo.
Is that how much gas it holds?
No, it's displacement. So the engine is 2 liters.
What does
or
that
1
mean?
The size. Like, you
Okay,
see that's a
okay.
2 liter? That's
Don't
as
call
big
me
as the
out on
engine
my-
is.
Don't call out my
That's the
2 liter
size
on
of the
floor.
engine.
Okay.
And that was the big one. They're getting rid of that one and they're going to do 1.5.
Why?
Because it's better on fuel and cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
But you can have both like they do now. I don't know. It upsets me a little bit. But, I mean, it's got to be doing good if I see like 1 million of them on the road.
Yeah.
So, again, B.
You're being generous here with these
I am.
cars.
Yeah, just perfect timing for you to say that. Next is the Blazer, and yeah, F tier for the website.
Yeah, let's talk about the website
If
for a
you're on
second.
the mobile, if you're on mobile on their website,
It's dog water. It's trash.
you're done. You're done.
Just
Just
like-
don't even go on the Chevy website.
Just go
Anyway,
to GMC or something.
Blazer. No, theirs is just as bad.
Oh god.
Because it's the same brand. Blazer, the Chevrolet Blazer starts at $33,400. Now, when Chevrolet said we're bringing back the Blazer, everyone that was a Chevy fan was like, "Let's go!" And then it was like that audio where it cuts off and you're sad because so the Blazer used to be this off-road focused SUV. Everyone thought it was going to be this like competitor to the Ford Bronco and the Jeep Wrangler. And then when they revealed the vehicle, they were like, what the hell is this? All the off-road fans were pissed. All the old on-road fans were like, well, we already drive the Equinox. And all the sport racing people are like, why did you put my Camaro interior inside of this crossover that's got a 4-cylinder? And Chevy said, but you can get a V6 in it. And for that I say, it doesn't matter. This thing is terrible. You took a Camaro, made it heavier, bigger, gave it one more seat. And made it a lot slower. And gave it the name of an off-road beast SUV that used to exist. F tier. I'm pissed about it. Doesn't deserve it. To be on this list. Yeah, I know. Don't worry, we speed up. Traverse. This is their largest.
Maybe this is a speed run.
Traverse. Yeah, we're actually speed running the Chevrolet tier list. No. Traverse starts at $33,700. It is a good size. And it's affordable compared to your next step up. And
How much is the baseline?
starts at $33,700.
Okay.
I give it an A.
Okay.
It's a nice size. You can fit a lot in it. Take your family. You know, it's worth it. The only thing is, V6 is your only option. So if you plan on going fast,
No.
you don't want this. Talk about a large vehicle that you want to go fast in. Now, this is their current off-road vehicle. And I don't know why I put it in S. I meant to put it in A. This is the Tahoe. And it's 3-row. It's big, it's huge, it's nice, but it starts at $50,200. And that's expensive. But if you want, like, what they used to have with the Blazer, this is your best bet if you're looking at an SUV.
Okay.
You want an off-road SUV, you get this with the Z71 package, and you're set.
Can we get sidetracked for a second? What's an SUV mean?
Sport utility vehicle.
Okay. So it's
All of the ones we've
I'll
done so
pretend like
far
I
are
know what that
SUVs.
means.
We've only done SUVs so far.
Okay. Continue.
Technically, most of these are actually crossovers, but if you ask Chevrolet, they don't
They're
use the word
SUVs.
crossover.
No, that's a,
Because
it's a
no one-
negative word here.
Right, because everyone wants an SUV.
Absolutely.
Anyway, it's a nice vehicle. It's 4x4. You can get a V8 in it. You can get a diesel in it.
Oh.
Is nice. It's a good vehicle. If you're gonna take it off road, you get the diesel, get the Z71. You're gonna be great. You're gonna be set.
Okay.
Now it's Big Boy Brother. And by Big Boy Brother, I mean it is the exact same, except they made it longer. But I give it S.
Okay.
It's Suburban.
How much does that start at?
Starts at $52,900. So it is another like $3,000 more, but a lot more space. Real 4x4. Again, V8. You can get a 5.3 liter V8. You can get a diesel, or you can get the 6.2 liter V8, which is freaking insane. That's what they put in the Camaro.
Oh. Okay.
It's a good engine.
How much more do you think that would cost though?
Oh, that's like
A good bit.
I want to see like 4,000 more.
Okay.
But it's Chevrolet's top of the line. Like you can't beat the Suburban, especially if you're a soccer mom.
Absolutely.
There aren't enough minivans on the market for you anymore, so you got to go with the Suburban.
Yeah.
Next up, the Chevrolet Colorado. Now, if you were serious about off-roading and you have to have a Chevrolet, this is what you get.
Looks
The
like
Colorado. It is a pickup. This is our first pickup on the list. The Colorado S tier. It's a mid-sized truck. You can take it off-road. You can take it anywhere you want. There's different configurations. You get the ZR2, which is like insane, and then the Bison ZR2 Bison package, like literally 100% on the same level as a Wrangler Rubicon, on the same level as a Bronco Badlands. Like, this thing is the off-road machine from Chevrolet. Good vehicle. Next up, Silverado. I drive a Silverado. It's an old one, but I drive a Silverado. Well, it's not a Silverado. It's a GMC Sierra. Hey, we don't talk about that. But the GMC Sierra, it's the same vehicle. But the Silverado, full size pickup truck. It can do everything you want it to. Again, S tier. It starts at a nice figure of, this website is terrible on mobile, $30,400. And the last one, another reason why it's so great, Colorado starts at $25,000.
Oh.
Yeah, like surprisingly affordable. Silverado again starts a good price. You won't find one on a dealer lot less than $50,000.
Okay.
So that stinks. But if you go to like design it yourself, you can get just the way you want it. Is good. It's a good, affordable, strong, full size pickup. Next up, heavy duty. This is a 2500 or the 3500. Not splitting it up. That would just be.
That'd be useless.
Right. It wouldn't take. Yeah. I love this truck. It is starts at $35,000. So another $5,000. But you can tow and put more in the bed. You can tow like a ton. Especially the 3500, you can tow. I think it's 36,000 pounds.
Oh, that's.
You get that Duramax. I'm sorry. The Duramax best diesel engine in the lineup. Ford's Power Stroke. Go take a crap. No one cares. The Cummins, good engine. 6-cylinder, pretty impressive. But the Duramax, when we get the 2023 revamp, this thing's going to be the most powerful engine. Over 500
Did you say
horsepower.
2020?
2023.
Oh, 2023.
So this heavy-duty Silverado is going to be a beast. And
B, I was thinking.
S. No, beast.
Oh, beast.
A beast.
I was thinking
S tier, easy. Now, this is where we fill in the bottom section of the list. We start with the
Are
Bolt.
these still considered SUVs?
This is an electric crossover.
Okay.
The Bolt.
I thought they didn't use the word crossover.
They use the word SUV, but I think they call it a car, actually.
A car? Okay.
The Bolt EV. This is their cheap electric vehicle, but it is so small. It is not worth it. Wait till they bring out their new Equinox EV, and they're bringing out some more EVs. This is a waste of your time. D tier. The Bolt EUV. This is the exact same thing, but a little bit bigger, so it's a little more practical. And I give it a C.
Okay.
It's the same thing. I mean, it's a little more, but it's at least practical at this point. The EV, the smaller one, what are you gonna do? Like, you can't really do nothing with it. This one I know is technically not out yet, but we've got enough of information on it that I gotta put it on the list. The Silverado EV, and the only reason I cannot give it
Wasn't
an S
the
tier.
last one called an EV?
The Bolt.
A Bolt.
This is Silverado EV. The only reason this cannot be an S tier
Why?
is because of the name. It is not a Silverado. I don't care if it's a full-size electric pickup truck. It is not a Silverado. They need it. 100%. Look at it. It's got the little triangle thing. It's an Avalanche. I'm sorry. It's got the mid-gate. You can put it down, full out, 8-foot bed. Actually, I think it's 10. 10-foot bed with the multi-pro tailgate or multi-flex tailgate, whatever Chevrolet calls it. And this thing should have been called the Chevrolet Avalanche EV. Avalanche EV, easily. And I give it A, though. The midgate is amazing. So, it's one piece of body. And where the bed meets the cab, where you sit, because I don't know if you know these terms.
I don't.
You can go in the back seat, you fold the seats down. The back seat's down. You take the glass out, put it here, and then this part of the wall folds down. Now your bed is like longer. You still get your 2 seats up front.
But is there a way to like block like if it was cold outside, cold air getting in? Does a new wall go up between the front seat and the seats you just put down?
No. But
Okay.
that's not, no, trust me. If you're a work person, that is amazing. And the power on board, I don't know the numbers, but this is a beautiful work truck. Amazing. Great truck. The Spark.
First off, it looks ugly.
You want to, yeah, let's
How
just
much
keep
does it
bashing
cost?
it. Let's just keep bashing it. All right. You know what? I shouldn't bash it too hard. It is the cheapest new vehicle you can buy.
It's absolutely ugly. Though.
Anywhere. Like, not even Toyota.
What are those,
vehicles.
like, bumps?
This is the cheapest vehicle you can buy. The cheapest new vehicle you can buy. Starts at $13,600.
Oh, that's cheap.
But I was actually talking about this earlier today. Do not get in an accident with it.
Oh, yeah, you were.
Look up the safety ratings. It's ridiculous. It is. Do not. Like, no. Don't touch it. Next, the Malibu. This is if you want a cheap car. This is where you go. $23,400 starting price. It's a sedan. You got a trunk. It's been around so long.
It's just
that they have got it down. The styling, I'm not huge about, but they got it down. They know what they're doing. I give it a B.
Okay.
Now we get to the Camaro. Now, there's mixed feelings about the Camaro, and the Camaro is going to go away. They already said, I think 2024 is going to be the last year they make it.
Oh. The Camaro?
Now, it starts at 25. It comes and goes. They've been taking it away, and people, I don't know. Just hopefully they don't get rid of it for good. Starts at 25,000, which
I
you
can't imagine people would be happy about
Camaro,
that.
sports car, muscle car. Sorry,
No.
not sports car. Muscle car for $25,000. That's a steal.
No.
That's with the 4-cylinder engine. If you want the V8,
That's baseline.
right. Yeah. If you want the V8, I think it starts at like 50,000.
Oh my god.
Which, I mean, still a good price. And I think it is one of the cheaper muscle cars you can buy. But no. We don't hit presentation.
Like how we just noticed
We do it like this. This is the right way to do it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah. So Camaro, it's good, but it's not amazing.
See?
It's better than their Camaro SUV, the Blazer. But Camaro, we give it
So let's
a
see.
C.
Now
Now the
what's
Corvette.
This ugly
This
thing.
is.
I don't like the dip.
You've literally just been
Why is there a
shamed.
bowl?
The
You turn it on its
This
side.
right here?
Yes, that's a bowl.
that is.
You turn it on its side and you
Oh my-
eat milk out of it.
So the Corvette Stingray C8 Corvette. This Corvette, those is so because the engine is mid mounted. It's behind where you sit.
Wait, what?
So this thing is rear wheel drive
oh,
for
okay.
performance. It makes
Okay.
it faster. The engine is in the rear. Well, it's technically mid mounted, but it's in the rear behind where you sit. Those little holes, air flowing to the engine to keep it cool and so it can breathe.
Okay,
That is actually like
that makes sense.
it's great.
Doesn't mean it's-
Starts at $61,000, but it starts with a V8.
Oh, okay.
0 to 60, possible in less than 3 seconds.
Whoa.
This thing is true performance, beautiful car, and no one really makes anything on this level anymore for American manufacturers. Dodge stopped making the Viper ages ago. Ford has the GT, but that's only if you have like $300,000 to spare. This thing is truly worth it. Like, if you want a sports car, and once the Z06 comes out, which is the new trim level,
The one that we said.
no, Z06 is the new trim level. It's gonna be like super performance based. Actually, it will have a different engine instead of the 6.2. It's brand new. I think it's 5.5 liter flat plane crank, and it revs up to like literally like I think 6,700 RPM, which is high.
Speak to me
That
like
is
I'm.
hot.
Speak to me like I'm a child. What does that mean?
It revs really high.
What does rev mean?
Like,
What does that do?
the higher the RPM, the more horsepower you can get out of an engine.
Okay.
And so this thing can just stay up there. And with the 10-speed automatic, I think it's going to have a 10-speed automatic. It's just going to stay up in that top range. And it's just going to be so fast. I was aggressive. This is literally just amazing. I'm sorry. F tier.
Oh.
I disagree. It might be like A tier, B. No. Corvette, amazing sports car. And once you get, like I said, once you get the Z06, that is approaching supercar level.
Okay.
Approaching is not supercar. Don't bash me, my guys. Okay. Anyway,
On to these things.
the ones we've all been waiting for.
Absolutely.
The commercial vehicles, everyone's favorite. The Express Cutaway.
Something I definitely need to learn about.
This is a cargo van, but they chopped off the back. So you can put whatever you want on the back. So like a box truck, boom, you got a box truck. You want a utility truck, boom, utility truck. You can put whatever you want on the back. It's kind of cool. And this thing has a ton of payload. You put a lot of weight on the back of that.
Okay.
And for what it is, honestly, it's good. B tier. Now this is where we get a little upset.
What is this called?
This is the Chevrolet Express.
Okay, how much?
This
Well,
is
how much
with
was the
base-
baseline on the other one?
The base on that,
Yeah. I'm sure there's not too many modifications.
32,900, and it comes basically standard. There's a few different lengths, so
Okay.
33,000. It's a good price. That is a good price.
Now this box van.
This is the cargo van. Starts at again $33,000. It's actually $100 more than that, but this can get a few more options. But it doesn't get expensive, and that's the nice thing. It's a cheap cargo van. But I don't think it's been updated since 1997. The nicest radio system you can get in this thing
AM.
is AM FM radio with a USB port. And I think you can get Bluetooth in it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Getting
That was
fancy.
invented in 2000. Like, let's be
Getting
honest.
fancy.
This thing is old. It has not been touched. Chevrolet has not given it enough care. It is behind the time. You want a cargo van, you get this if you're poor. If you're a new company and you can't afford to buy the Ford Transit, the Ram ProMaster, like those are good cargo vans. This is what you get if you can't afford it, or if you want to tow with your cargo van. But like, you don't need to tow something if you already got the space on the inside.
Okay, yeah.
This only comes one roof option, two length options. If you're getting a passenger van, this is a good cheap option, and that's the only reason I can't put it at F. This is literally a D tier. They need to improve their cargo van. They need to
They
just
need to care
redo
for it.
all new Chevrolet Express. Even if it's all electric, that would be kind of cool. The nice thing about this is it's one of the only ones left that offer a diesel.
Wouldn't...
I think Ford and Ram are really wrong for not having a diesel option on their cargo van. Now we go to the 3500 chassis cab. So this is basically the heavy duty truck we had, but no bed.
No bed?
No bed of the truck. It's just the frame there. You can put whatever you want on the back.
Okay.
So you can put
It's not as
a
bad
tow.
as
It
the
can
one
be a
that's
tow
just
truck.
bones. It's not as bad as the one that's just bones from... What brand is that?
Ford.
Ford just has bones, no cab.
It's just the chassis. It's
just
chassis,
the-
engine,
just the
and steering wheel. Yes. 3500 chassis cab. The starting price. The website is bad. Oh my gosh.
The website is actually dog water.
35,600. I don't know. It's not really amazing. It's a 3500. You can't. You'll see why it's not great when I talk about the next one. This is a D.
Okay.
Because this next one is a beast. This is the Silverado 4500, 5500, 6500 heavy duty. It's the same thing, but beefy. Like, you can put so much weight on the back of that. You can put a freaking crane.
How much is the baseline?
Now, it does start at 48,000, but this thing is a beast. You can do so much with this thing. Power takeoff. Like, this has got the Duramax. This is the deal if you want to make, like, a utility work truck. And it's an A. Everyone's favorite. The low cab forward. Starts at 42,660. So this is when Chevy bought that one truck company, Isuzu. They didn't buy it. I think they teamed with them. Yeah, Isuzu. They make big trucks, like tractor trailer
Why
trucks.
does that name sound so stupid?
'Cause
Like
it
Worcestershire sauce.
Anyway.
Like that kind of stupid.
That is a wonderful question.
Worcestershire sauce is good though.
No, it's not.
Yes,
Anyway,
it is, especially on edamame.
we'll do sauce tier list next. If we
No,
get
no.
1 million views, 1 million likes, and we'll do sauce tier list.
Yes.
1 million likes.
Condiment tier list, which includes salt. Then.
Okay, condiment tier list. Fair.
Did you know condiments are?
No.
literally
1
anything that-
million views for sauce tier list. 2 million. 1 million likes for sauce tier list.
You're
2
really
million
good at this.
likes for
Condiment tier list, because condiments are anything that enhances
Right.
the flavor of food. So that's like salt,
It's
garlic,
a lot.
garlic's
Garlic's
pepper.
S tier.
Garlic,
Throwing it out.
no, garlic is B tier. Garlic, salt is S tier.
Nah, you can't do that to garlic.
They're both
Anyway.
S tier.
Right. Low cab forward. I don't really know what to say about it. Like I said, they when they teamed up with Isuzu's, they basically took Isuzu's truck, said, here's a better engine, threw it in, but it wasn't even their engine, and then they threw a Chevy badge on the front and called it a day, and then they broke their team with Isuzu. But they kind of do still work with Isuzu. It's really confusing. It's not really, like, amazing. But it's a good truck. It's not Chevy's, though. They 100% stole it. And
okay.
I give it a C. It's a good... It's a good vehicle. Oh, wow. Follow me on Twitter.
Follow you on Twitter?
I had to make the Twitter account to make the tier list. I do not use Twitter. Do not follow me on Twitter.
Absolutely waste of your time.
Waste of your time, absolutely.
No, you're gonna have followers now. And
now, my name is now
like,
confirmed. Name leaked.
Name leaked.
If it wasn't already, it probably already was on the speedruns. But there you have it, Chevrolet tier list. And if I'm gonna make best and worst out of all these, best being
best and least best. You can't use worst. It's negative.
Best and least best.
Best and least best.
What would your best be from what you heard and the little bit that you know about any vehicles that have a motor in it?
That have a motor in it. Because some vehicles don't have motors, obviously.
Right.
100%. Makes complete sense.
So what would you say is the best?
Me? Oh, I thought you were asking the viewers. I would say, what's this one?
Hey, spoiler. Let's get in there.
What's this one? The red one?
Silverado.
This guy?
Silverado. That is a good choice. Fair choice. And you might be like, hey, she's a truck person. All the trucks are at the top of the list.
That one's not a truck.
Suck it up!
Trucks are better!
I do like trucks.
Screw you.
If we do a Ford tier list, you might be like, F-150 is so low. Well, like
sucks.
I said, suck it up. Anyway,
suck it.
I would have to say the best is the Corvette. But
which one's the Corvette? The other red one up there?
Yeah, the Silverado, great choice.
Okay,
now the least best.
This ugly ass one.
Okay, so we disagree again, but
we disagree.
The Spark. Fair. Like
it's
I said,
so
don't
ugly.
get if you buy this thing. I understand it's cheap. Don't get in an accident.
Don't. You're gonna die.
The day you buy this is the same day you go to the notary and write your will.
No, before you buy it, because you have to drive it home. You have to drive it home.
You have to drive it to the notary. You better pick the right dealership. It's gonna be next door.
You can just walk over before you sign.
I say my least best choice is the Blazer because
why?
They disappointed every Chevrolet fan when they brought it.
Okay, yeah. This disappointed everybody.
It was a disappointment to the world. Like even like.
This car is a disappointment.
Even Jeep fans were like, yes, competition for our vehicle that's had no one to compete with. Like, Jeep has been out for ages. Bronco just came out. I mean, this is all actually came out before the Bronco. But, like, the Jeep Wrangler had no competition. Straight, like, none. There was no Bronco. There was no Blazer. There was no FJ Cruiser. Like, the Wrangler had no competition. And then when Chevy said, we're bringing this out, everyone was excited. Everyone's like, we're going to get an off-road Chevrolet SUV. And, no, you didn't. You didn't get one. You got a Camaro that they made bigger, heavier, and slower. And maybe that's because they already knew that they were going to get rid of the Camaro. But if you're going to do that, you better put a V8 in this thing before the Camaro goes out, or you're screwed.
You better make a better car than the Camaro if you're going to get rid of the Camaro.
Right.
Don't make something as garbage as this.
Like, they need to either take the Blazer and make it an on-road performance or an off-road performance vehicle. Whether they take it the Camaro route or the off-road route. But anyway, let me know your ideas in the comments. What do you agree with? What do you disagree with? Call me an idiot. I don't care.
Because you're wrong.
Right. These are the right answers. We were speedrunning. I told you. I get the record. It is a 30-minute record, but I don't care.
Well, we've been sitting here for a bit. I'd say about 26 minutes. We've been sitting here for a couple minutes.
So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Give me your tier lists. And thank you guys for joining. I will see you next time.
Just in 3 years.
Hoping not 3 years. I do hope to do some speedruns soon. My schedule is finally freeing up. But I'm going to make this video exactly 30 minutes. So we're just going to wait.
Sit here in silence?
Yeah.
The engine room.
Engine room?
Engine, I don't know what it's called.
It's electric.
Electric. Electric engine.
All right, guys, signing off.
Boys.